What's up, guys? Charles here. AMD has now made the Ryzen 57500X3D official. The new CPU targets budget gaming builds with a launch price of $269 USD, 279 EUR, 245 GBP, while still bringing the same 64 MB stack of 3DV cache that helped models such as the Ryzen 77800X3D in games. The 7500X3D is a 6-core 12-thread CPU based on the Zen 4 architecture. It carries 6 megabytes of L2 cache and 96 megabytes of L3 cache in total, combining 32 megabytes of on-die cache with 64 megabytes of 3DV cache. The official clocks are slightly lower than the early database entries suggested, with a 4.0 GHz base clock and a 4.5 GHz boost clock. TDP is set at 65 watts, so it should be easy to cool and does not require a large power supply. Compared to AMD's higher-tier X3D chips, buyers give up 2 cores and some frequency. The 7500X3D clocks, 500 MHz lower than the 7800X3D and 700 MHz lower than the Ryzen 7 9800X3D. AMD has already released another 6-core X3D model, the 7600X3D, but that part was limited to select retailers and markets. The 7500X3D is meant as a wider release and comes in below the 7600X3D in price, giving AM5 builders a cheaper route into X3D gaming. AMD is positioning the 7500X3D directly against Intel's 6-core gaming parts, such as the Core i5-14000, 600K and Core Ultra 5245KF. According to AMD's own numbers, the new CPU outperforms the Core Ultra 5245KF by an average of 22%, in 10 competitive titles at 1080p high settings. PUBG shows the largest lead with a reported 42% advantage. In a set of 20 AAA games, AMD cites a 13% average lead over the 245KF, with up to 34%. In Borderlands 3 and 28% in Elden Ring. Against the Core i5-14600K, AMD's slides show smaller gaps but still give the 7500X3D the edge. The company reports an average lead of 12% in competitive games and 8% in AAA titles at 1080p high. For now, the Ryzen 5 7500X3D gives AMD a cheaper X3D option on AM5 that can still push high frame rates in modern games. It trades multi-threading strength and clock speed for cache capacity and price, and it goes straight after Intel's mid-range gaming CPUs with a focus on 1080p performance. And that's all for today. Drop your thoughts in the comments and I'll catch you in the next video.